Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you are watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. So if you're new here, what I usually do on this channel is I show you a deck from my personal collection, show you all of the cards, and let you know my thoughts about it. So for today, we'll be taking a look at a mass market Oracle deck called the Oracle of Delphi. So this is by Susie Carob and art. Oh my gosh! Artwork by my gosh, I cannot read. Is this Brierly Collins? I'm so sorry. I have bad eyesight. I usually can't read these types of fonts, so I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name as well. So this is a Blue Angel publication. And this is what the sides look like. And it says, "Know thyself and see all." Here on the threshold of wisdom, you can commune with ancient seers, reclaim miracles, and free the future. Here, your questions invite guidance, magic, and activations. Here, you can experience a remembering that brings you home to the temple within. This exquisite oracle set is a portal to clarity and understanding. Shuffle the deck to invoke the eternal priestess, choose your cards, and welcome wonder, healing visions, and sacred empowerment. So it is a 44 card deck with a 176 page full color guidebook. So as with most Blue Angel decks, that's what it looks like. And let me just move this box to the side. Okay. And you have here a pretty sizable guidebook. It says in the back, "Know thyself." Prophecies from the Eternal Priestess. So the table of contents, you have acknowledgements, the call of the oracle, welcome to the Oracle of Delphi, how to light work with your Oracle of Delphi, the layouts or spreads, and then the card meanings about the author and about the artist. So I also really like that you have for each card, you have the page here in the table of contents. So know thyself. This is a sample of the art that is in the deck. You have here acknowledgements. Welcome to the Oracle of Delphi. What the cards include. So you have keywords, the prophecy, the chakra involved or associated with the card, a talisman, faith in action, and some artistic insights. So there is quite a lot of information in this guidebook. You have here a ritual, an activation ritual, and then you have some layouts or spreads. So feel free to pause if you want to read. Although I think with my lighting, it's a little bit difficult. So let me do this instead. Because I have a short light coming from here. Anyway, so for the Delphic card meanings, for each card you have a thumbnail image of the card, the keywords, and then the information here, the prophecy, the chakra, talisman, the faith in action step, alignment activation, and artistic insights. So that is how it is for all of the cards. And then again at the back, you have some information about the author and about the artist. You also have here some other decks created by Susie. So the Water Temple Goddess, Oracle, Fairy Temple Oracle. Oh, okay. Oh, I think these are just other Blue Angel decks. Yeah, so not specifically by the creator of the deck. So these are the cards. They are in the usual Blue Angel matte cardstock, which is as big as my hand almost. Let me show you how it looks like next to a tarot card. So it is taller and wider. So the backs are reversible. And again, it is matte. There's no gilding. But it's you can edge it yourself. I'm actually thinking of a color that would match this. And let us zoom in and take a closer look at the cards. Okay, so you have here Priestess. This is still in order. I haven't used this deck yet. Alchemist. It feels like it's a deck of archetypes. And I'm later on, oh yeah, when we look at the guidebook, we'll just see how the guidebook reads. And this type of imagery is not something that I'm usually drawn to. I'm not that fond of like collage type decks or digital collage, and I don't know, I felt like in the first few Oracle decks that I got in my collection, which kind of remind me of this type of style, is like the Rebecca Campbell ones that I never really resonated with. So I was a little bit hesitant to pick this up, but after doing like an initial flip through of the cards and just taking a peek at the guidebook, I think I'm actually going to like this deck, and I'm quite excited to incorporate it as well into my practice. I'm not really sure how yet, but yeah, I find these images really stunning and beautiful. And I know I say that a lot, but that is really the primary driver for me to buy decks or different types of decks. It's because I am drawn to the art. And learning about it, or getting the wisdom that's associated with the deck is a plus. It's just a plus, I think, because I was really just drawn to collecting because I like the different types of art that I find in the deck. Even though I know nothing about art, it's just that I do appreciate how it's done. And I also enjoy learning and geeking out about things. So reading about the meanings or how I can relate it to what I'm doing, or having some reflection about it, that's what I enjoy the most about tarot and oracle. And that's why I also feel a little bit frustrated that I don't have enough time to do that kind of work, because it's something that I enjoy. But the busyness of everything, of work, of life, for me, it's something that I have to deal with first before I really get this time for myself and doing this practice. I really like the colors as well on this deck. I realized that if it's all one color in this type of style, it can feel a little bit repetitive for me. But here you have different shades. I mean, this is mostly blues. You have this golden kind of light in the next card. I really appreciate that. Oh, I realized I'm not reading the keywords, but yeah, let me just read this. So mystic, then you have seer, to enlighten, visualize, interpret. Empath, feel, relate, understand, console. I also really like the keywords in this deck. Enchanter, open, reveal, manifest. Sage, acquire, invest, accumulate. Healer, grieve, grow, heal. I think this is way shower. Honestly, I recall, I think I read this as way shower before. But I think it's way shower. It makes more sense if it's way shower. Decide, discern, defend. By the way, I'm not reading this part because when it's a little bit far from me, I can't really read it because of my bad eyesight. So I do apologize. Feel free to slow down, speed up, or pause if you want to take a closer look and read. So teacher, upskill, educate, prepare. Love maker, give, receive, and be. Magic maker, touch, tantalize, sense. Divine, connect, stabilize, and personify. Odyssey, offer, treasure, celebrate. Luminary, brighten, impact, determine. Dreamweaver, wish, visualize, and conceive. Theater, challenge, co-create, centered. Oh, sorry, contend. My gosh, see, that's why I can't really read much unless it's like up close. Really, really bad eyesight, guys. Sanctuary, soothe, revive, and return. Illusionist, spellbind, revamp, unveil. Faith, anticipate, aspire, and foresee. Seeker, heed, appraise, and face. Shapeshifter, seize, bewilder, and shake. And lastly, strategist, project, lobby, and advise. Okay, so zooming out. Now, with this type of deck, I do have trouble holding it all in my hand because I do have shorter, smaller kind of hands. So I tend to shuffle it this way, so on its side, usually at the corners, and I find that it works well for me. So riffle shuffling, don't really have much issues. Oops. Although, yeah, since you'll see that it would kind of bend that way because I shuffle it that way, so I just have to do it on the other side. Okay, so this type of cardstock I find tends to clump a little bit, yeah, when I do an overhand, or I don't really know if it's just because it's quite large and I have difficulty gripping it, but yeah, for me, it does clump when I overhand, but hopefully it will work itself out the more I use it. Okay, and then I think we should take a look at the guidebook for the Seeker. Okay, so for Seeker, the keywords are expose, heed, appraise, and face. You are the treasure hunter, awake, aware, and alert to the synchronistic signs. Consciously follow the labyrinth of self-discovery to find the hidden gems along the way. Pandora warns you to tread carefully and consider the potential consequences of your actions before you make your next move. Once the door is opened, there is no turning back. Ask yourself, am I playing with fire? Softly does it. Act upon your curiosity in a watchful and considered manner. Use careful judgment to ensure a well-considered response. In other words, think and sense consciously before you speak and act. Every action has a reaction. Proceed with caution. Open your psychic senses to intuit all possible scenarios before making a thoughtful choice. Be mindful of your real intentions and reasons before you give free rein to your curiosity. Temptation and senseless snooping may generate havoc and trigger a series of unwelcome events. Everything is interconnected. Like a game of dominoes, once one domino falls, it starts a chain reaction. Unleashing chaos to initiate a reaction for no good reason only creates disharmony. Some things are better left unsaid and untouched. Karma is the natural law of cause and effect. It is impartial and very tangible. Be reassured, the natural order of things will be sorted out by karmic flow. Curiosity might have killed a cat, but gratification brought it back. While praying may harm you, the satisfaction of discovering the truth may also be worth the risk. Weigh up the possible outcomes even if you don't like what you see at first. You may prefer to know the reality of the situation. Only you can make the call. Look for the signs and trust your intuition. The truth will always set you free. This card also suggests there may be more than one answer or solution to your predicament. Formulating a forward plan with grace, intuition, and thoughtfulness will produce a positive outcome. Measured curiosity fuels your playful and creative nature. As a resourceful and creative thinker, your intense curiosity makes you receptive to innovative ideas. Open your spiritual toolbox to intuit the most productive way onward and upward. So, the guidebook has a lot to say. It does give you a lot to think about. And I think that's where its strength is. So I think it's meant to be reflected on, absorb the messages. And I think that the art in the deck, how the guidebook is written, the symbolism, the keywords do help facilitate that work. I do think that this deck is quite special because it is not the usual style that I'm drawn to, but I am quite excited to work with it. My fan is making the guidebook move, but yeah. I really am drawn to this card. It's really beautiful. So have you seen this deck? Do you have it in your collection? What do you think about it? Or if it's the first time you've seen it, are you interested in picking it up? And let me just, okay, so maybe we'll leave it at that card. So that has been the flip through of the Oracle of Delphi. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to click on the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel. See you again next time. Bye!